Space travel was not a shuttle. Moonwalking was not a dance. Broadway Joe was throwing touchdowns on the gridiron, and Wilt the Stilt was scoring big on the hardwood courts. March was not a madness, just a cold, wintry month when students were dreaming of the beach. The John Wooden dynasty was still a work in progress, and postseason bowl games had teams battling for 3 mythical championships. Collegiate Athletic Travel was busy assembling a team of professional travel directors and preparing to take their first group to the Cotton Bowl. Almost 3 decades later, a lot has changed. Collegiate athletic travel and pro sports travel are widely recognized throughout the sports travel industry as the leaders in sports travel event management. Over 100,000 participants in more than 300 travel programs have enjoyed the benefit of our unmatched experience at major athletic events.
I started with Collegiate. They do an outstanding job.
Check-in went great. We left exactly on time.
Everything's planned out. You have a lot of different opportunities.
Coming off the plane here, it was very well organized.
You also have some free time as well to see the sites yourself.
The really exciting part of our business is knowing that in a short 3-week period we can pull together 5,000 people from maybe 10 different universities, taking them to 10 different bowl sites, and pull it off with a lot of flair and service.
They have a unique knack of putting together something just a bit special. They find a lot of opportunities to do a lot of other things, be it a cruise or a special barbecue.
Final Four is even more thrilling from a time standpoint, as you might imagine. There's 4 days lead time from Sunday when the last 2 teams qualify to when your flights depart on Fridays. You have to be ready for this kind of an event.
We've developed a system that has proven effective in moving large groups of people in a short period of time. We take great pride in the detail we put into our trip, from the final documents we send out to the tour participants, to the tour packets they receive at the airport, to the welcoming signage and balloons, to the signs that we have in the parking lot after the game.
Collegiate arranges for baggage handling from start to finish on every trip. Bags are taken from the plane to the hotel. They are taken to your room. They are handled from the time the customer gives them to us in Syracuse until they return to Syracuse.
A major bowl game starts 8 to 10 months in advance with talking to charter aircraft companies and securing contracts for the airplanes that we're going to use. Hotel accommodations are brought into the picture, and ground transportation, of course, and then planning for a major party function such as New Year's Eve or a pre-game cocktail function, and these can go well beyond just the tour goers. Oftentimes we plan an event for the entire university. When West Virginia played in the Fiesta Bowl, we put together a party of 11,000 people. In fact, the ticket for that event was actually hotter than the game ticket as far as West Virginia fans were concerned. Our aim in doing one of these major programs is to provide the game traveler with a convenient way to get to the game site and to have a good time while they're there, participating in all the school activities and basically feeling part of the hoopla, and not have to worry about any details from the time of registration right on through the event.
Great trip. People are having a great time.
In our many years of experience, we've built up tremendous relationships with suppliers, particularly charter airline companies and primary hotels at all the major bowl sites.
There's a tremendous advantage of using Collegiate Athletic Travel during the bowl time. Because of their unique position in the marketplace, most charter airlines will give them preferential treatment because they know they're financially responsible.
Our university clients, of course, include some of the major football and basketball powers in the country that we've worked with year after year.
They bring staff on site, and from day one of reservation to the day we depart, their people are with us. Collegiate Athletic Travel also provides a key element, which is ground transportation. Collegiate arranges shuttles between hotels, transfers to and from games, to and from airports. We never have to think about any ground transportation.
One little amenity that we are able to pull off in a lot of bowl game sites are police escorts right to the stadium, bypassing all intersections and traffic snarls. You can imagine as our buses are coming through a long line of traffic escorted by motorcycle officers, that makes quite an impression on the tour goer.
There's always been someone there. Their hospitality desks are always staffed, and you always know where to turn if that unexpected problem happens as you travel, because travel can be difficult, and they're there to make it a lot easier for you.
They've got contacts with the airline industry that we don't have. They can do things that we can't do for ourselves.
They are by far one of the finest companies in the sports business that we deal with.
We've been putting up big points for our travel partners, whether athletic or alumni organizations, corporations, travel agents, or hotel and airline vendors. Collegiate Athletic Travel, or Pro Sports Travel, can draw upon many years of experience to provide a complete range of services for your trip, from beginning to end. Your company or organization can rest easy knowing our commitment to excellence is second to none. Collegiate Athletic Travel and Pro Sports Travel, #1 in sports travel event management.